cancer group was formed in 2003. We pulled together other survivors in the community and talked to them about what they thought their needs were. And one of the things that emerged was that it would be nice to have a place to go and share their thoughts and feelings and their journey about cancer.
I was very leery walking into a meeting by myself. I walked into the room and I was greeted with smiles. Sat down and listened. The first meeting I listened. The second meeting I went to and I found out we had a common thread. We have all been, they have been through the journey and I'm going through the journey. And it was so good to get their thoughts of how they have been through this with the chemo, the radiation, the feelings that you have personally and they've also had personally.
Just having the group there to share what I was going through, because I didn't want to share it all with my family because I didn't want to upset them any more than they already were. But I had my last surgery in 2006, I think, and since then, so far so good, I guess is what they say. But I feel like maybe I can give some support to other people who are maybe just beginning their journey. Because once you have cancer, it is a journey. And if you can help somebody else, it makes you feel good inside, and so it also helps you.
That's why the group is so important, is because they can deal with your physical and your emotional situations where someone that hasn't been through it can't. Case in point is, I was diagnosed with stage 4 throat cancer. I had a lot of radiation and surgery on my throat. I am now 6 years in remission, thank God. But unfortunately, I still suffer side effects from my treatment. I can share that information with a group because other members of the group are also going through the same situations. So that's where the group is important. On them days when I feel like I just really don't want to get up and do anything, even though it's a group day, I end up going, and when I leave, I am in a positive mindset where I wasn't before I went. And that's what we're there for.
Well, I think in the very beginning of a cancer diagnosis, you are overwhelmed and you want answers, but you don't know where to go, and you don't feel comfortable sharing with just everybody. And sometimes you can't really share what you're feeling with your whole family. And this is a place where you can come and you can sit, maybe the first meeting, and you don't necessarily have to share a thing. You can just listen.
This Cancer Friendship Group is open to anyone in the community, particularly cancer survivors, their families, their caregivers, let's say, a neighbor or friend, because we are all supporting each other. And you do not have to have cancer to come to the group with your friend. So it's open to everybody, anybody that is struggling with, have some questions about. We would like to share our support and our education with those on the cancer journey.
I have the same concept that everybody else does, that who wants to go listen to a bunch of people gripe and complain, and well, once you go to the meeting, it's not griping and complaining. Yes, you're sharing your negatives, but you come out with such a positive attitude, and that's the biggest thing to beat cancer, is positive attitudes, a positive mindset.
You are frightened to death when you hear the word cancer. And you do not really, at the beginning, know how to deal with it. You go home and you think, how am I going to get through this? I have family to take care of. I have my own self that I have to take care of. And when you walked into this meeting, you realized, again, we've got the common thread. They have walked through this.